Hey everybody, my name is Half Slab Bacon. Welcome to my original vanilla survival world. I like to call this my epic survival seed. And today I'm just going to give you a bit of a tour around. For those of you wondering, this is a resource pack. It's Modern HD, this version 1.8 from Mikey. I forget. You know what? Let's have a look, shall we? Mikey TO10. There we go, guys. All right. So I am relatively new to the Minecraft. Been doing it for a little under a year now, and I am new to recording YouTube, so bear with my noobness here, and I will take you on a tour, show you what I've gotten done so far, what I've learned from some many great people, and we'll have some fun. That's the plan. So here's my spawn. Before we get going, I'm gonna suit up here. Just to get ready to rock. I always like to have my water bucket with me. So this is where I spawned in this world, and as I said, first time playing creative. Survival, sorry. I had played creative in the past. I got into survival basically to answer all the frickin' questions. I missed my own walkway. My son had. And lo and behold, I started loving it, and now I play way more than he does. So, first day, spawned over there. Grabbed some wood, and, well, you can see some chunks missing. Grabbed some wood. Ooh, I never did kill that. And some food, and came over here to this hill, and burrowed in, actually. This door represents my very first hidey hole. So I came in here, and my strategy was kind of to stay alive, for starters, and start getting ore so I could start surviving and thriving in this world of Minecraft. And this is what I built before I moved on to grow. Here's my dogs. That's Bones. That's his son. Got some cats stuck in the chests, enchanting table, all that good stuff. Here's my bedroom. So I started mining this out, kind of cut to either side of the hall, and slowly started gathering resources. Down here I cut out, as you can see, I've built a pretty cozy farm. Got all the necessities. Even a big tall castle up there. Let's go show you the castle. That was my first big build in survival. What I basically did was I mined out, and I will show you right before we go to the castle. I mined out down here, and down here, and down here. The long and short of it is, down there is access to a ravine, access to a whole ton of caves. Yes, there's a portal there. More on that in a sec. So I mined like crazy and started building myself a little home here. And before I knew about compasses or maps or this little lovely debug screen here that shows you your coordinates, before I had really mastered the art of using all that, I kept getting lost. So I built this so when I was out and about, I could find my way home. This is just a nice little balcony to look out. And yeah, I didn't venture too far from home at first, so it worked. Then I started getting braver and, you know, ventured so far that this wouldn't render out, even at maximum render distance. I did get lost a few times, guys, but I learned some stuff along the way, and died a few times, had some fun. So now we're at the top of the tower. Building this, let me tell you, scary. I didn't even know how to really sneak to hold a block because I haven't watched many YouTube videos yet. So yeah, I fell because I didn't have practice. Died a few times. It was good. No, it wasn't. It sucked. Lost stuff, all that. So that was my strategy for building this, was just to find a way home. And it was, you know, my first big build, so I'm kind of proud of it. I made it look pretty despite dying and all that stuff. So, on to the rest of the story, shall we? Once I had gotten, you know, all the kind of main things here, I decided to venture into the Nether, and I wanted to start venturing out in the world. So I wanted potions for safety. This just goes back out front. You can see the chimney for my fireplace there. So yeah, I wanted to venture out. One thing I couldn't find in this area close to spawn was a village, or horses, or any of that sort. Wanted to get out and find a dog, so I started venturing out. And yeah, I couldn't get the carrots or any of that fun stuff. I'm gonna num before we go in here, guys, and we're going to turn the master volume just down a bit, because that is the only way to kill the noise on the mine carts, and we're about to get in one. So I wanted to venture out farther, find some carrots and that kind of jazz. All around that spawn location was basically jungle. Look, cake, pretty cake. So I decided to first start in the Nether and try and brave my way to getting some stuff for potions. And as you can see, there's always these guys here. They drive me mental. So yeah, it was... Go away! It was a good thing I came out this way with cobble right away, because I think there was 2 or 3 of those guys around here. So I started this way on foot, built this bridge, kind of cobbled around me, came over here. Right down here, I died, started tunneling in through the Nether because I couldn't netherrack, because I couldn't find a Nether portal anywhere. Or Nether portal. Sorry, guys. What do you call them? Fortress. Nether fortress. So yeah, I had no luck, so I kind of kept making my way. I did find one eventually. It's down that way. I went on foot. You can see, here's the tunnel. It's long. I came out this way, and I eventually got bored of dying. But I did walk this after I started doing another journey, and eventually found my Nether fortress, which I will show you after I show you my second spawn location. So up in the overworld, I was desperate to find a village and some carrots and some pumpkins and that kind of thing. So this is way out here, hence why the portal was built. It's far away from my original spawn, and I was in search of just those things, and at night came across a hole in the ground, and way down there found some massive mine shafts. I won't show you because of time. This is going to be a long video as it is. But yeah, this is basically the original hole here. I kind of just hovered in for the night, and I ended up deciding to build a house and a Nether portal here because I wanted to pull out those mines. And I did find a village. Which way was it again? That way over there. So I ended up eventually bringing those guys back this way, with some mine carts and stuff that I had found down there, set up this home, and started setting up this village. First couple builds were these small houses over here. That one to get them, you know, spawning. Some wheat, and, you know, this, because they need water and stuff. And eventually we got a sheep farm going, and we got our cows and all that other good stuff. Ended up bringing some dogs over here after I found the ones at spawn, and cats. This is Tang, my cat. We still got a name Tang. So this became kind of a semi-permanent location due to that fact. This house is going to come down. This series we're going to focus on taking these kind of mediocre builds, and now that I'm rich, guys, we're going to make some epic builds. Oh, and kill the dragon and do some ocean monuments, but as you can see, like, I'm not hurting for stuff here. I'm not even sure what I got in the chest at this location. Lots of goodies. Built a little garden out back and that kind of stuff. So that's where the nether portal came into play. Yeah. That was what this one was all about and why we have that detour. That was my first big adventure away from spawn. Days and days and days, and, you know, crying like a baby, and that kind of stuff. So this was kind of the path I had continued before I even built that, to go find another fortress. I think we can see it from over here, if I remember correctly. I've got Optifine, so let's do a zoom in. Well, you can't really. You can kind of see the mine track I eventually built. But I took this on foot all the way up there and found a way down. I'm not going to travel it again just because of time. It's actually a fair distance on foot. So we're going to take the mine cart again, just to kind of expedite things. This I put in after I had built a blaze farm and gotten fire resistance potions and those kind of things. So yeah, good times. As you can see, I had to do this over lava, so I totally did this with fire resist potions, and it still scared the bejeevers out of me. So yeah, there's our nether fortress. You'll see why I've kind of blocked all that off in the near future. Very near future, I'll take you up and show you. But this was my second base once I found the nether portal. Hi, chickens! Let's turn the volume back up, because I don't think we're going to be taking the mine carts from this point on. So we'll do that, and we'll get back at her. So I built this down here, and pretty much put this portal up just to set a spawn nearby before I tackled the nether fortress. And that's going to lead us to another spawn base. This was just a failed attempt at something that has a pretty good mine in it. So I died over here, finding that place, trying to mine to it. Because as you can see, there was a huge lava tunnel. This, I guess I may as well show you while we're here. So this is the way I came down from up there, walked it all around, and as you can see, the only way to get there was to mine. If we try and go over the hill, no such luck. We end up with gravel that, if you're new to Minecraft and you don't know, if you try and mine gravel in the nether and it's too thin, one or two thin, it will all collapse into the lava and take you with. So yeah, this is a good view, as you can see. I kind of had to tunnel to get through. I could see the fortress, but that was it. This came later on, and I'll just show you this while we're here. This I set up next to my third kind of spawn base. So this is a mob farm. There's a thing up here to drop this glass. You can see the sticky pistons. And this way I can AFK here. And I'm safe from getting shot in the face by skeletons. I won't take you to the top and show you this episode, but there are some plans to expand it and experiment a little, so you'll see all the redstone up there. It's crazy. Moving floor design and moving wall design, pushing them all down here. It's not running too crazy right now, but if we hang out for a bit, it'll start going pretty good. And if we were to change... ooh, I'll take these with. May as well take these arrows too, because we're going on a trip next episode. If we set the difficulty up to hard, it really starts kicking. So the whole thing's basically surrounded in water. It's out in the middle of the ocean. Went down underneath, lit up all the caves. As you can see, I've got a bunch of redstone and ovens. Ooh, iron. Sweet, we'll take that. Gold. Take that too. Do I have some stashed here? Yes, I do. We'll leave that here, because we don't need it. As you can see, I use this place, get most of my goodies here. It works pretty well. We're not at build height yet, so I want to go up to build height. And I want to play with some other designs on the moving floor. So that is about that for now. We will get into the redstone and stuff in future episodes. It's quite, I wouldn't say complicated, but I would say detailed. So, remember that nether portal. That was a failed attempt at actually getting 128 blocks out from the base I'm about to show you in the middle of the ocean. I found out it was a little too close to this base that I'm about to show you now. So, this portal right here, you can see that it spawned me under the ocean, in the water. Oh, lovely, rain, just what I wanted. I broke it and brought it over here. This little island was filled with some birch, and there was a lot more sand here. I transplanted a bunch of this. So I ended up setting this up. Nice, just small house, right? Just to set my spawn so I could tackle the nether fortress. But it became a semi-permanent home. As you can see, I'm farming quite a bit here. And I'm gonna go show you why. Beautiful location. You can see swamp in the back. I hadn't found swamp yet. So I ended up setting up this basement and the like. As you can see, you know, I used it to get set up once I had found my nether wart and my blaze rod so I could get into my potions and enchanting. As you can see, this was the first enchanting table I actually built. All the stuff you saw at spawn was transferred back from here. So I did dig down, and one of the reasons this became a semi-permanent location was I found this, more mineshaft, tons and tons. I ended up lighting all this up, spent forever just mining supplies, and I found this, spawn chunk. This was the first, or spawn chunk, slime chunk. This was the first slime chunk I had ever found. Watched a bunch of videos, didn't go down as far as I could, went with the water and the golem prop design. Now, you can see glass there. There's a bit of a problem with this design. The glass keeps the golems from getting in the water, which is important because when they get in the water, they stop fighting. So the slimes will just kill them if they get pushed into the water. The downside to that is the big slimes can't get underneath that glass that's blocking the golems in, and because of that, they don't perceive them as a threat. So quite often, those guys will just keep bouncing there, and if I'm not nearby, they'll despawn. So while this is great and all, it's massively reduced from what it could be. And that is because the guys just kind of stand there and bounce, boink, boink. I wish there was one here now to show you. And the golems don't do anything. Now, the medium guys and the small guys get in there and they attack them right away. And the great thing about that is they don't take any damage, because the golems don't take damage from those medium guys. So, yeah, what I've determined we need is some cactus down there to break down the big guys, but I have yet to find a desert anywhere. So that's going to be immediately episode number 2, and it'll probably take me a good long time, so I think I'm going to montage it together, sequence it together for you guys. Hours and hours of my work will become a shorter video for you guys. This is the one that made me decide we're really going to grow this. This is a triple slime chunk, guys. Look at this. This is just epic. So I've been grinding away like crazy down here, hence why you saw that big pumpkin farm up there. And I'm also tree farming for the reserves. I mean, check this out. This is insane. If I hang out down here, this gets way crazier. So basically, I mean, look at this. Can't remember if I've got... Yeah, I've got a looting 2 sword here. So I get buttloads of slime balls and XP down here just while I'm mining it out. It's insane. So I'm probably going to grind away for a bit more before we go... Ooh, dark spot, that's not good. But this project, I'll do the grindy, boring part, and I'll show you the rest. The plan is to merge these guys at the bottom. You can see I'm leafing, and jack-o'-lanterns for lighting, and birch leaves there. Those are spruce leaves there. That is dark oak up there. So I've been just grinding like crazy, which is why I won't waste you guys' time with the boring parts. I'll maybe show you me putting these floors together at the last layer. This whole thing's going to be glassed in, golems in the middle. We'll make an AFK area back there. Yeah, it'll look epic, is what it's going to look. And that's what this series is going to be. Bacon's epic builds in my original survival series. So we'll focus on the really big crazy stuff. And, you know, like I said, I won't show you lots of the grinding. I'll show you the fun stuff. And I won't show you tons of boring placing blocks either. You know, I'll show you what I'm doing, and I'll cut, and we'll get into the really good stuff. So, because we're setting this up more permanently, what I decided that I'd like to do, this is going to be one of our big builds, is I've cleared this for farming. And then I thought right over here, I want to clear that out and put like an epic, massive, huge tree up here, okay guys? Gigantic. And we're actually going to tunnel it right into the ground and into that house and into that triple slime chunk. We're going to clean this, which goes down to that slime chunk, and that over there up, and put this back to its natural beauty. Shortly, that will come down after we're done most of our building. That stupid dirt area I put here for the sole purpose of farming will come down. We'll put this island area back to its original beauty. We're going to tear this down and rebuild something nicer after we get the tree up, because then we're going to move most of the goodies and a lot of this farm up into the tree. Put a boat dock out here. That mob farm I showed you is actually way out there. And there is also some ocean monuments. There's one just over this way and a couple over that way that I have yet. I'm an ocean monument virgin in this house, so I have yet to tackle those. So I will show you that. And we're going to kill all this. And those holes down there, I think we're probably going to fill in the one. We'll leave the other one to the test slime farm. We'll pretend like it's a server, so we're leaving bait, a slime farm down that way, and hiding the really good one. And then I think we'll put a Jeb door in right here. For any of you that are new to Minecraft, that's a hidden door, so part of the wall will open up. We'll probably make this into like an armory that doesn't hold any good stuff, is mostly for show, and we'll use like an item in a picture frame or something to open up the door. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, that's the plan. And then we're gonna tear this down and make it look a little bigger. I want to build a bridge. We're gonna tear that down over there too, and we're gonna build a bridge out to connect to where the tree is. That's the plan for all this. Yeah, because, you know, triple slime chunk, nice mob farm out in the area, already built. This has to become one of our main houses. So, on to where we ventured off from here. We came up here to get into the Nether Fortress, and as I said, if you're new to Minecraft, you might not know. If you're not, then you would know. The two first things you want to get, as you can see, I've slabbed all this off. More on that in a bit. First two things you want to get when you get into the Nether is Nether wart and blaze rods. So there was a blaze spawner here. I have since turned this into a blaze farm. The spawner's up there. You can't really see it from here. This design I borrowed from a gentleman named Generic B. He's one of a crew that like to call themselves the Minecrackers. And if you haven't seen their videos, check that out, Minecrack. I learned a ton from these guys, and that has helped me along the way. As you can see, these guys start building up, as with my other mob farms, start slow. But if I AFK here for about, 20 minutes or so, there's so many blazes that I drop down to like 1 frame per second. So I built that very cautiously, hence the spawn nearby, because, I had no fire resist and I had to deal with blazes shooting fireballs at me. I can't remember if I died or not. I don't think I did. I'm just harvesting netherrack here for some other builds. But I went and searched for nether wart 2 to start brewing potions. Couldn't find any. So I ended up traveling out this way, and this one stops right here. And tons of lava over there. But what I could see off in the distance, this is blocking it now, is another set of fortresses right over here. So I actually blocked this in survival over top of lava without any fire resist potions, because I had no nether wart to make any yet. It was scary, guys, but I did make it without death. That I do remember. And here is where I found my nether wart. So this one became important too. That allowed me to get my fire resist potions and all the other goodies. See, here's the stairs. You find nether wart right down here. Found some chests, some other goodies, that kind of thing. And probably what's more important, and this is why there is another portal here, is I found a perfect location for, we got blazes up here somewhere, for wither skull farming. If you are new, withers only spawn in absolute dark areas, and the chance to get... Go away, dude. The chance to get wither skulls from them is very low. And you need those to build the wither boss, and you need the wither boss to get the wither stars, or whatever they call them, and you need those to build beacons. Beacons provide all kinds of other good stuff. And the way the wither skeleton spawn is there's a bounding box. So all these areas with the roof on them, or the pillars up, and all these walkways, normal walkways, they can spawn within the walkway or within these. But when you get a crossing like this, and if it doesn't matter, if it's covered in netherrack or not. You can go 9 blocks out in each direction, including over top of the walkway, out this way, and the withers will spawn in that whole area. So we got a crossing like that here. So 9 by 9 by 9 by 9. And yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Smooth move there, Joe. Bacon. I mean, Bob. Who? What? Yeah. Anyways. So, not only do we have one there, but we have two here. Another one of the same, and that's perfect. There was another blaze spawner back here. I just killed those guys. I killed their faces. So we are going to build a big wither farm there. And we're going to use it to get all kinds of goodies, like gold from the zombie pigmen and that kind of stuff too. But in order to do this, I think we're going to try another moving floor design. And we're going to bring it right down here. So this is why you see all this slabbing off. I got feather falling, so screw it, we'll just jump. I have gone almost 128 blocks in all directions here. All directions here. I got a little bit more to fill in, and I won't show you guys that on camera because it is boring and it takes forever. But we gotta get, for you newbies, newer than me even, we gotta get 128 block radius slabbed off so that the only things that spawn in the area are the ones inside this farm. And that has taken me forever, you guys. Oh my god, I'm still not done yet. There's more and more and more to go. But once we get that done, then we can make a big dark mob farm, and we will have tons of withers spawning. And we're going to set that mob farm up with a crusher system so that it crushes all the other ones, the pigments and the magmas and stuff, and leaves the withers for us to come down and one hit with our looting sword, so we can get lots of those wither skulls. And the reason we want those is to get beacons for jump boost and all that other stuff, but mainly haste 2, because you get haste 2 and you get an efficiency 5 pick. This one's efficiency 4. Can't even enchant an efficiency 5, I don't think. You actually have to take 2 efficiency 4s and put them together in an anvil to get it, or 2 books, or a book and an efficiency 4 pick, or whatever. And yeah, efficiency 4 and haste 2 is like quick mining, but efficiency 5 and haste 2 is actually quicker than breaking blocks in creative. So we can go into monstrous areas and just go like crazy and clear them out for our epic builds. That's why we gotta build that, because I don't want to spend forever doing these epic builds. I just want to build them. So yeah, that's why I put that portal, and I seem to have luck with oceans and portals. This one, when it came up, it did not come up on this island. It actually came up way over there and about like 60 blocks in the air. So I broke it and dropped into the ocean, gathered the blocks, came over this way, and this island, like, there's not even island underneath this. It was tiny. And I can't remember, did it have a tree? I don't think it had any tree, guys. It had like grass and some seeds, and that was it. So I dropped the stuff I had with me here, and then I went in search of, I think I had like, I don't know, some wood and an ender chest and that kind of stuff I brought with me. And I went in search of some wood. So this was the next closest island. Right now I'm just using this for a farm, so I don't have to listen to the chickens and stuff. Plus that's too small for it. And when I got out to this one, I saw these ones, and you can see there's another ocean monument out here. I think it's 4 I've found in total. So yeah, we're probably gonna videotape me at least doing one of those, or record. I built a ended up eventually building a dock over here as well. Tons of grass and hills up here, just gorgeous. So I started farming resources there to set up my base here. Hopefully we don't get shot at and murdered here. And there is something else I want to show you here, and this is another area where I want to put some pretty epically huge builds. Up there, I've tried. We cannot get up there without ender portal. Sorry, the Guardian freaked me out. Ender portaling or the like, you cannot get up there on foot at all. So I thought that would just make that a pretty cool place to, don't go away boat, I need you still, to put a lighthouse. So we're gonna do a redstone lighthouse up there, and I think we'll actually ender pearl up and then build the lighthouse, and then maybe build a tunnel down through it and underground to here. Because what I'd like to do here once we get this beacon is, I think I want to leave this as is and maybe put like a small underwater base in here and have the floor of it be glass, and take that whole area there that's the bottom of this and make that kind of all glass, and that'll be our floor for the base up here. So all anybody will see is like a little underwater city, and then that base will look down and we'll cut out a huge area there, and we will make a nice cool looking underground layer there as well. And then what I'd like to do is run some minecarts, I'm thinking all glass, through the water here over to this and then over to that spawn area, so we have an underwater mine track. And I don't know, we'll do some things to purify it. And then there's another beautiful, while I was, you know, grinding for resources up here, another beautiful location over here that I thought, it's not really an epic build like the couple we just talked about, but it will be a pretty cool looking build. So I want to show you the plan over here. I just thought it looked awesome, and I think I want to preserve the beauty of it. So we're going to come over here in a future episode as well. Boat's going really slow, it feels like, for some reason. I don't know why. I'm even hitting my run, but it just feels slow today. Look at this. When I saw this, and I did torch it, and I saw this via boat, I just thought it was beautiful. So I went up and checked it out, and there's actually a little cut-in, naturally existing cut-in, just about big enough for mobs to get through on the side of this hill that goes out to the rest of this area. And I thought, you know, if I was out this way in real life, can we get that guy from here? I would probably... No, they're going in the water. Well, that's weird. I would probably camp out up there at night, just because it looks so awesome. So what I think I want to do is we're going to glass this whole side in and that hole up there, and I think there's another hole over here if I remember. We're going to glass it in, and we're going to leave pretty much everything as is, except maybe take that coal out there and fill some grass, more grass into the area, and build like a little campsite with, you know, a nice fire pit. We'll bring some netherrack over to make a non-stop burning fire pit, and make like a little tent or something. I'm not even sure yet, but just make it look natural, like somebody camped out there for the night. Other than the glass, it'll look like it's untouched nature. It's just so pretty. I want to do that. And then here's another one. Big build here, guys. I'm a Canadian, and I'm a French Canadian, and one of the traditions out in Montreal, although I'm not a Montreal native, is they build ice hotels. And if I'm going the right way, what you will see shortly is an ice I'm slurring my words a lot. An ice spikes biome somewhere around here. Yes? No? Did I go the wrong way? It is around here somewhere, guys. If we hit an ocean monument, I did go the wrong way. That much I can tell you for sure. It's around here somewhere, guys. It's here, I swear. I swear. Okay, you know what? We're coming up on 40 minutes here, so if I don't see it in a sec, I'm going to pause the video while I go hunting for it. Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Wow, guys, I suck so bad. I went left when I should have gone right, and almost ended up at one of my other spawn houses. But I got out on foot and grabbed a boat, and yeah, grabbed a boat. Got out on foot and walked for a bit with my boat, and eventually got back in the water and found my way over here. I actually had to check my notes. Let's get this creeper. Die! Die, creeper! Go away, Spite. Go away, Spidey. I need to eat. Let's have some chickens. No, not stick. Chicken. I said I want chicken. No chicken for you. Jeez. Can a man eat in peace? Anyways, this is huge. I guess we'll end the tour here because we're coming up on 45 minutes, which is a very long intro video, but it's a big world. So yeah. Look at it. It's gorgeous. This is the first one I found this seed. I do have other seeds, guys. Ooh, that would have sucked. And we'll touch more on that in some other series, or I'll describe them in this series. Dude, bugger off. But yeah, the plan here, because as I was saying, I'm French Canadian, and the French out in Montreal, even though I'm not native to that part of French Canada, they like to build big ice hotels. So we're going to do a monstrous one here, and I mean everything. The beds, the couches, every piece of furniture in it, it'll all be made out of ice. So that's our plan here. And I think we'll probably have that underground minecart run here as well. So as you can see, we got to get that that farm built for the haste beacon, because we're gonna need it for all this. So I hope you guys enjoyed the introduction to my original spawn world here. I really appreciate you watching, and I hope you tune in for more, because I would love to have you on the adventure with me. And I do have some other series planned. I'm going to start a 1.8 1.9 survival tutorial for you new guys, and I do some other worlds and some other maps with my son, so I think we'll take you doing some PvPing with us. And yeah, lots of other good stuff as well. Maybe some other games other than Minecraft, but I have a huge passion for Minecraft, and I would love it if you guys came along for the ride. So, as I said, the next episode, we're going in search of a desert, because I need lots and lots of sand for all these builds. So we're going to rustle up a horse, because I haven't done that yet. I know where some are, though. And just go on a trek across the Minecraft universe until we find ourselves a desert. A mesa biome would be really cool. Maybe we'll get lucky and find that. Anyways, please tune in for that one as well. Thanks again for watching, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this. Once again, my name is Half Slab Bacon. Smash the subscribe and like if you would, and I would really appreciate it. And I hope you tune in for my next episode in Bacon's epic Bacon's epic builds and some of my other series. Thanks again. Once again. See you soon. Bye-bye.